The Sunshine State, a hotbed of passionate football fans. It is not hard to find where rivalry battle lines in the state are drawn on a day like today. These two are due to lock up once again, and we can't wait to get it started. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Seminoles will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida's offense will have the football first. Last time these two got together, Florida got to rub a little salt in the wound as they blew out the Noles.
Well, that was a statement win by the Gators, and I think that win really helped push a bunch of high school prospects that might have been considering both the Seminoles and Gators to Gainesville. That game had a huge impact this offseason for the Gators.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Always got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The give to the back. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. Off the play fake. Right down the middle. Got his man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves him with second and 11. Back to pass. Works the middle of the field. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the back. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on fourth down. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Florida State Seminoles offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on for a crease to the left. There he goes. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around him doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for the response of the passes.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Well, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there pointing and telling the offensive line who to block, and, well, it didn't work, okay? He was not prepared for that. He comes scot-free, and the quarterback pays the consequences for that one.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Hauls it in. Tackled at the 16-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and we'll see if they go for it here. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up by 21 over South Carolina. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll pull it on the read. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Noles moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense.
Going downfield for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown Seminoles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting their drive down 7-6. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a tight end down the gut. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking to throw again. He makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Gators are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Tight end getting vertical. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the lone running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Running back searching for a hole. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Trying play action. On the run, fires downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Direct snap. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it, an open second period. They'll try to open this quarter by completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators!
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. Jukes his way for more. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. The inside handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got a little space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. It's a draw. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. The lead is down to a field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Finding open areas. Turning it on! And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
This guy is really unique. Top 5 in the country running the football right now, and I love the way this offense gets him involved. They're able to move him around a little bit. They change up the schemes, but the big key every week, get him the ball, let him go to work.
The Gators want to move quickly. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Handoff to the single running back. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. Touchdown, Florida! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Washington found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Huskies football today. Those folks in Seattle won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Raymond. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Avant. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Paul.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball. And
looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. off play action on first down. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. The give to the back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Got his man out of the backfield. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Gators can really attack on this second and short. Here's the handoff. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Gonna swing it on second down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on third down at the dope. Trying to set up the screen. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Makes the grab. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A first down run on the doorstep. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Gators! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just let him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the single back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Gators and Noles. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Florida State and Florida plays out.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Trailing now, and the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defense. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge, the freak. It was a nightmare, so hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Wide open downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Seminoles with the 1st and 10. Power football with the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Noles have their offense in high gear. Grabbed behind the line, it's Tootin. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9. That's a big pickup on that one.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got the tight end. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Right on the money. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Dome. Wants to throw again. He's got an open man. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Florida. Once he got some room, it was over. And the Gators have chalked down, and they've put a little distance between themselves and the Noles.
You know, both of these teams always have lots of speed, but it's the Gators. They look like the faster team pulling away here in the 2nd half. Big plays offensively, and their defense is really flying around.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, well, we have him on in a big one in the Alamo Dome. But this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in San Antonio. They're trailing by just 4 to Temple.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this class.
Touchdown, Gator! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Noles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They feed him again. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep. Intercepted for the 11th time. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. The give. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
1st down for the offense.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Fakes to grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Finds his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And this one is perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Raymond. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Riggs. He makes the catch. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They're going to run it. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
And the Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Connection to the right. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
He's got it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The run to the left. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Off play action. Going for 6. Touchdown, Florida! Fired in from the red zone for the score. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all, just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
Florida State, 13.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
First and 10.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25. The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. Speeding down the left side. The tag. Touchdown, Florida State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Back to throw, it's Riggs. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Noles send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. To the ground with the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete to the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the timing just a hair off. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They're going back to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Gators will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Back to throw, it's Riggs. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. It can get a little heated, and it did in this Sunshine State showdown, but it couldn't stop the boys from old Florida from stealing the headlines in this one. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.